Welcome to lesson number lesson number 18 in the series, The Key Still Unlocks the Door. 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So today I want us to look at the word called. It has a very special meaning in the Hebrew language. It comes from the idea of accosting someone met. It means to actually call out or properly address by name. It's sort of like in the old westerns we used to watch, where the gunfighter would walk to the middle of the street in front of the saloon and call out the person with whom he was at odds. It was, in essence, a challenge addressed to a specific person. We see a picture of it in the story of David and Goliath. When David came into the camp of the armies of Israel to deliver food to his brothers, he found King Saul, the soldiers of Israel, and even his brave brothers cowering before the challenge of a giant named Goliath. Unlike all the others, though, David understood the situation immediately. Listen to what he says when he hears the challenge. And this is in 1 Samuel 17, verse 26. And David spoke to the men that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to the man that killeth this Philistine and taketh away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God? Now the word defy means to expose or defame. So David understood that this was not just a challenge of a giant of a man issued to the champions of another nation. This was generated by Satan. It was a calling out of the nation of Israel, which called itself God's people. It was an exposing of their lack of faith in a God whose name they wore proudly. They, though, had no comprehension that his name is a revelation of who he is. And to bear that name means you must believe in and put all your trust in his definite and conspicuous position, his mark of honor, authority, character, and to rest in his fame, renown, and report. So, as we look at all the vastly diverse problems that are facing the world today, not just our little world, but the whole world, is Satan calling out the church? If so, how are we going to respond? If there was ever a time the church needed to respond to Satan's calling out with real Holy Spirit-driven revival, it is now. Church, I say it is time to pray.